All right, so this Knife Thoughts video is going to be on this knife. And as you can see, this is the Great Eastern Cutlery K41 in stainless steel. And this is their paring knife. They've made these, they've had these around for a while, but I got this at the factory just a little while ago, a month or two ago, and thought I'd do a quick video on it here. Some of the less, I guess you would say, glamorous or, highly in demand knives from Great Eastern Cutlery, but still, I think a very cool knife from them. So it's pretty much just a very classic paring knife. Has a clip point blade and then a kind of, again, classic paring knife handle here. It's a small knife, so I'll give you some comparisons. This is a Mora Basic, so you can see it's a good bit bigger. And then here is a Mora Companion, even more bigger. So it's a small knife, but that, is usually the case with paring knives. They're made for, those small kitchen tasks that you want a, smaller blade for the more precise cuts and such. And I found that it works really well, especially after sharpening. Came with a good edge, but I sharpened it up to a little bit of a thinner edge and it cuts really well. It also seems to be ground really thinly. It slices very, very well, so I was happy with that. I do like the look of these Muslin Micarta handles. They're not thin, they're nice and thick, so you can get a good grip on it. Now, for me, it's, a little small in the hand, but not so small that it is a problem when using it for its intended use, in the kitchen. So nice handle, good looking, and pretty comfortable in the hand. And just a really classic knife. Another kind of thing from a collection standpoint that I like is that they use this scrawl or almost cursive tang stamp here. It's one that they haven't used a whole lot. They have used it on some other knives, but I really enjoy that tang stamp. I think it's pretty cool. It's a little bit covered up by the handles, but still pretty cool. And just a knife that I thought I'd get and use. Now, being that this is a paring knife and not a knife really designed to be carried, all it comes with is, some wax paper that the blade is in. Doesn't come with a sheath or anything like that. What I do is I just put it back into the wax paper before I put it in my drawer, just so that the edge isn't getting hit by things and such. I did consider having a sheath made for it, but I think I'll just leave it as is and use it for its actual intended use, which is as a paring knife. So again, just a quick video on the GEC K41 stainless steel paring knife. You can see it has this etch practical knives, and I think that's really what this is. This is a knife made not to be so much a collection piece, but a practical knife that you can use for its intended purpose in the kitchen. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, and you can subscribe and click the bell so you know when I post new videos. Also, check out my Instagram and Facebook at Knife Thoughts and my website, knifethoughts.com. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.